My ladies, please come closer. Why are you not working? Why have you not started that business? That business that you said you start in 2024. Can you see that 2024 is almost, we are just 3 months away to the end of, did I say 3 months? Just 2 months away to the end of 2024. You remember at the beginning of this year, you wrote some goals and you told yourself that you were going to start that business. You were going to look for, dust your CV and get a job. You told yourself that regardless of what may happen this year, that you would start something for yourself. What have you done with those plans that you wrote out? What have you done with those goals that you set for yourself? The thing that is very, very important that I really want to talk about today is the importance of financial freedom for you as a woman. If you're a woman and you don't have anything you're doing, you're not earning money, no matter how small, then you're sitting on a long thing. You know how they say it, you're sitting on a long thing. As a young girl growing up, I saw my mom doing business. She started from selling wrappers. My mom never stayed idle for 1 year or 1 month. I've never seen my mom not doing something. So that taught me that as a woman, regardless whether your husband is providing for you, you're married, your husband is providing for you or not, or you have more than enough, that taught me the importance of being financially free as a woman, owning your own money. Or would I say when my dad was having financial issues, you know, when government refuses to pay them, how my mom would galvanize and take care of the home front and make sure we never lacked anything. Why? Because my mom was up and doing. So as a young girl, I saw all of this. I saw my mom putting in the work. She wanted to own her own money. She wanted to be comfortable in her own, buy whatever she wanted. My mom had the best wrappers in those days, the best clothes in those days, even though she didn't have so much, but it gave her some kind of confidence. I saw how she carried herself among her peers. So that taught me the importance of working. As soon as I finished school, even before I finished school, I started working. I had my own money. You would be surprised to know that as young as I was then, even in elementary school, I had this desire, you know, to hawk things. There was this old woman that had a very tall, big tree of a pear. Ube, for those of you that understand Igbo, ube, the pear that we use with corn, that we eat with corn. The woman then, where we grew up, had a very big tree, an old woman. So usually, once in a while, boys would climb there and pluck a lot of pears for her. She had a basket full of pears. So she wanted people to help her. So people were coming to say, I not told her, Mama, I can help you sell this thing. No. Mama said, oh yeah, now bring tray. You know, if you grew up in the hood, you will know that those things were common. Yeah. So Mama now put a lot of pears for me. She portioned it. I was so excited that she gave me that opportunity to go hawk, because my mom would not allow us. In fact, my mom's line of business didn't have to do with hawking. For the fact that I was doing something that was not regular, I felt so excited. I'm going to make money for Mama. It didn't get up to 30 minutes. Pear had finished. I came back. Mama was like, already your pear is finished. I said, yes. So what am I trying to say? Let me not drag this issue. As a woman, you need your own money. I don't want to know how rich your husband is. I don't want to know how much your husband is giving you every month or every week. I don't want to know how rich your parents were or are. You need to be doing something because it impacts your life. As a human being that has been created into this world, there is something God wants you to there's a need God wants you to meet. Whether you are meeting this need by selling something and meeting the needs of the environment or your community where you live, or you're doing something, ask yourself today, some of us went to school, some of us that are not doing anything, that are housewives, we're comfortable. Let him bring the money, soft life. I just want to be taken care of. It's good to be taken care of as a woman, but you still need to make your own money. If I tell you the number of businesses I have ventured into, I can't stay. My husband knows. He knows. If I tell you the kind of number of business I have put my hands into, and how will you know which one would succeed if you don't try? You will never know. I have done several businesses. If I have done like 10, 7 has succeeded. I'm just using that. If I have ventured into 10 businesses, 7 of them have succeeded. You know? So what am I saying? My husband gives me money, no doubt. He gives me my personal keep, beauty, feeding, all of that. But I sit back and I ask myself, what will I tell God I did on earth? The reason I came to this world cannot be just to give birth, to be married, give birth, and just nurture children. Because I can see problems around me, and I'm also already thinking out the solutions. I see problems around me. My mind is already, I'm seeing the solution to this problem. So it cannot be that I was born or I was created to this earth to just be a mom. There is more to me than just being a wife, than just being a mother, than just being a housekeeper. I can see problems around me. I can see opportunities around me, and I'm already seeing the solution. That means I can do. You know, there's a saying that if you can think it, then you can do it. So as a woman, financial freedom helps you to get what you want, to buy what you want. It educates you, it enlightens you, it keeps you abreast of happenings around your sector. It opens your mind to opportunities. It even opens doors for you to meet people of influence, people that would impact your life. It gives you that leverage amongst your peers. You have, like, imagine you're with your friends and they are saying something. You will have something to talk about. You can even educate them on your sector and tell them, oh, according to so and so, I read in the news, or I saw, I heard, or I attended this conference, and this was what they are saying. Education is not really about, it's not all about just going to the 4 walls of the school and getting education. Education comes from learning and listening and watching and getting your hands, having hands-on, you know what they call hands-on experience. That is the most important way of being educated. So imagine you're a farmer, or you have a poultry farm, or you're into the beauty business, and somebody needs advice or needs help. They consult you. You become a consultant. Why? Because you have hands-on experience in that field. So don't limit yourself. I'm telling you, don't let anybody lie to you that you do not need to work because your husband is taking care of you, or because after all, your husband is providing all that you need. It's not really about money. It's not all about the money. How about the education? Who is going to give you that? How are you going to get that? Even for people that went to school and graduated, if you go to school and you graduate and you don't do anything with the knowledge that you've learned, you will lose it. I don't care how long it took you to get those knowledge or get that knowledge. If you don't apply it to your day-to-day, you're not using it on a daily, you would forget all that you've been taught. So financial freedom leads to more economic power, leads to more knowledge, leads to better connections, leads to business. Oh, it exposes you to the most influential people in your sector. It exposes you to the world. You will know what's obtainable in other world, in the world. It can even take you out of your country. It can take you places that you never imagined by just doing one thing. By just doing something, saying this is the area where I want to specialize in. Just one, at least start with one. I know some people are gifted with more than one, but make sure you have at least one thing that you're doing on a daily, one goal that you're chasing as a woman on a daily, whether you're married or you're single. All right, I love you. Bye.